Okay, 39 minutes until the Xbox Developer Direct. So, we're gonna play Death's Door, which was recommended. I asked for a list of games on Game Pass to play before my subscription runs out, and I was recommended Death's Door, so I'm gonna check this out. I have no idea what to expect. All I know is Garlip said it was good. Well, can't always trust Garlips, but on occasion. Oh, yeah. My monitor does support that. It's a bit excessive, but it does support it. So I'm going into this completely blind. Now arriving at Reaping Commission headquarters. Oh, is this Animal Crossing? Okay, get a feel for this. We've got a dodge roll on the analog stick. Melee attack on X. Holding R, I do a swipe. I see a bow and arrow. Ah, okay, that's how I use it. And then, what, X? B. Left trigger and then B. Right, okay. I am using up my shots, though. Welcome, Sushi. How's it going? Ain't got no souls. Ain't got no shinies. Ain't got no worries. So can't break that open. Am I good? I'm okay. It's like everything is slow and then everything is fast, right? I spend ages, like, trying to get jobs and stuff to slot into place, and it takes forever, and then a whole bunch of stuff happens in the space of a couple of days, and it's like... It's always like that. Fingers crossed that it evolves into something this time. Ticket office closed. Gone to fix a broken pipe. Back in 3 to 4 years. Management. He's not bothered by me setting off the alarm. Don't have any shots. Never give up. Trust your instincts. I will. Don't worry. I'm not likely to give up. I'm not the kind of person that gives up. I like to think. Better get moving. Don't want to be late, right? I'm having a little explore. Getting blood roots from this, like blood roots, Hades. I expect that's probably what this will play like. Wow. Well. Look who showed up for work. No worms for you. Oh, because only the early bird catch... Never mind. Anyway, it's your lucky day. I actually have a soul for you to reap. And not just any soul, a giant soul. Think of the commission on that. I hope you haven't forgotten your training. Stay on your talons. Giant souls don't often go peacefully. Dropping in your door for you now. I have no idea what to expect. This was a recommendation from Garlips. With a soul that size, you might even be able to afford some time off. But remember... Your door will remain open until you return with your designated soul. When your door is open, you will be mortal and you will age, so get it done quickly. Reaping souls to power the doors, just so we can reap more souls and the cycle repeats forever. The rat race, say. Anyway, get to it and be careful! If you die, it's going to be a lot of paperwork, and I don't have the time. Says he doesn't have the time, but all the time he's here and his door's not open. He's got all the time he needs, right? The Grove of Spirits. I mean, I like it enough visually. It's, you know, not a bad looking game. Twitch is in some sort of trouble. Twitch is always in trouble. It would make zero sense for... It would make zero sense for Garlops to move from Twitch. As long as Twitch continues to exist, he's best there because that's where his audience is. It would be foolish to move. Yeah, I like this enough. It's kind of interesting. Ooh. There's an Xbox event in 33 minutes. Yeah, we'll be watching the Xbox showcase. Most of the stuff on it doesn't interest me, but the new Indiana Jones game will be shown. And that is relevant to my interests. Got him. Oh no. But I'm mortal. We won't see Tokyo V. It's Xbox Game Studios titles. We know the studios that are presenting. And there isn't a South Korean one amongst them. Like I said, the only thing of interest to me... the only thing I know for definite is of interest to me being shown tonight is Indiana Jones. The other three things, I mean, like, Hellblade, sure, okay. I still haven't played the first one. The other two things, no, not really super exciting. I'm expecting this to be a very sort of quiet and chill stream this evening. Because after this, I still need to sort out my paperwork for tomorrow. It's my bi-weekly trip to the job center tomorrow, so... need to make sure I've got all my paperwork and things in order. So I'll do that once the live stream's over. Oh my god. I'm still missing that one hit point from when I fell off the platform at the start of the game. Aha. Right, that's how I get health back. Make my video Dua Lipa. The whole novelty of something like Make My Video would never exist nowadays. I like this. There's like a Wind Wakery vibe to it. I think it's being able to see the lines of the wind. I would maybe describe this as a Zelda-like in certain areas. You're not a fan of Da Baby? You like levitating, but not the Da Baby version. Yeah, I like this. This is kind of legit. Oh my god, I knew that was coming, and I was powerless to stop it. I don't think I need to worry about health just yet. If I only got a limited number of them, then... I don't have any seeds to plant. So I wouldn't be able to heal myself anyway. Then in which case I've heard it, because I watched the Buckley lists, but I don't remember it. I'd probably know the song if I heard it. Ah, a Reaper. My time in this world is over. Unfortunately, I'm still alive. Sorry, maybe you could try hitting me with a harder attack? No, still here and very much alive. Perhaps try a bit of a run-up? I'm sorry, it's not your fault, it happens to everyone. I'm afraid I am burdened with unending life. I can't explain it, and I've spent untold years seeking an answer. My name is Steadbone. I'm the keeper of the graves of this secret mountain. Oh, and if you find yourself strengthened somehow, feel free to try and kill me again. That depressed, huh? Ooh, shiny. The door for stray souls, huh? I'm really not interested in the music of Dua Lipa. Is it Dua Lipa? Yeah, Dua Lipa. What? Actually, what's the Dua Lipa song I like? What's the Dua Lipa song I like? Was that her? No, I'm thinking of Doja Cat. I'm thinking of Doja Cat. I like Say So, different artist. They both got similar length names that start with D. Doja Cat, Dua Lipa. Yeah, fairly similar, right? Oh yeah, Doja Cat is a classic 4chan shitposter. Tried and true. Dyed in the wool. Love to see it. A secret lies within. You can't remember who did WAP. Oh, that was Nicki Minaj, I think. You're gonna make me look up wet ass pussy, aren't you? Cardi B, which as we all know is short for Cardigan B. Oh my god, no! I'm so glad there's no fall damage. So if the game's called Death's Door, then maybe what happened was I went through Death's Door instead of my door? Oh, Wizrobe! A Wizrobe! Oh, ain't that a thing? That enemy is straight up a Wizrobe. Oh gosh. Hey, Johnny. Green quality is top notch. Huh? On what? If you're referring to the green screen, it's a trick. It's all being done with software. It's not a green screen. It's just a webcam pointed at an area of the room. Yeah. It's all software. I found a use for my XSplit license. Seeing as XSplit itself is a laggy piece of crap that continues to crash when I try to open it. I've been using my license to run XSplit VCam instead. And that lets you erase the background from your webcam. I did have a green screen, yeah, but I tore it down. I didn't have room for a green screen at that time. Oh yeah, I'm using OBS, but I'm using XSplit VCam for my webcam. Okay, this game is, you know, halfway decent. You really do feel like a small bird trying to take on a massive, giant robot or monster or whatever. You know, you do feel underpowered against every single boss in this game. Yeah, you're like you're a bird. That's why the stream title says Ca-Caaaw, because you're like a crow or a raven or whatever. And they say that. typically. Lego Batman, I could kind of see it. It's got that Lego game style camera where it's like pulled out diagonally. Mechanics do remind me a lot of a Zelda game though. I think it's meant to be an umbrella. A glowy red umbrella, but an umbrella. 14 minutes until the Xbox event. For rain, obviously. That's what a bird would use an umbrella for. To protect themselves from rain. Incense. But wait, there's myrrh. Don't have a key yet. Ah, it's up here. I need to do something to make that lower. Oh, hello, fledgling. Sorry about the crack on the head, but I needed that soul. You see, I was a Reaper just like you, before I took an arrow to the knee. Years ago, my assignment evaded capture. It took many months to track it down to this location. Upon arrival, I discovered it had somehow passed through this door. Inconceivable. Do you know where we are, fledgling? We're in Hideo Kojima's new game. The end point for all life. I thought it was just a legend. As you know, all doors are powered by the energy of souls. Perhaps with a truly monumental amount of power, even this one could be forced open. Sadly, the stole I soul from you. The stole still burns. I'm afraid that our fates are very much intertwined now, fledgling. But with your assignment incomplete, your death is now an inevitability. Without the soul that now resides behind this door, you are trapped just like me. However, fortune may still smile upon us. The cursed land is hidden to Reapers, somehow untouched by the laws of nature. The creatures here have the potential to live vastly beyond their years, even growing larger and more powerful. I know of 3 such beings on these isles, whose combined soul energy could grant us the power to wedge this door open. The north lives an old witch, obsessed with escaping the clutches of death. Beyond the forests to the east, a self-proclaimed king rules over the ruins of a flooded cathedral. Atop the mountain to the west, a beast of untold years, primal and vicious with no want or desire. I'm truly sorry to have entangled you, fledgling. No, you're not. Fuck you. But in my advanced years, my body grows weary. Your path is your own now. Venture into the wilds, reap those giant souls, or choose inaction and suffer the same fate as this old fool. Fuck you. Do you wish guidance on where to head next? North, huh? North it is. Had to talk to that sod in order to open the path. Okay. 10 minutes until the it's a premiere and not a live stream, so I mean, we'll be watching it live as it premieres, but It's a pre-edited thing. With like a designated runtime and, you know. Enemy attacks are nice and choreographed in this. Do 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 do. That lighting is gorgeous. This is quite a nice looking game. Sound design's pretty good too. I don't think I'd be likely to play it past today, though. Like, it's not something I think I'm going to stick with, but it's definitely something I'm enjoying. This way to the Urn Witch's mansion. The Urn Witch. Little Crow, do I sense a glut of soul energy? Ah, upgrades. Okay. I did wonder if there was a way to get back here. The Reaper's ability to wield melee weapons. Resisting this will increase the damage done with melee weapons as well as their reach. Oh yeah, Tunic is quite similar, yeah. Something I might take a look at some point. I know it's on Game Pass. The Reaper's ability to harness magical powers. Yeah. Yeah, I could check it out. I should at least pretend to use my Game Pass before it runs out. Oh, hello there, my big-faced fellow. It is quite unusual to see one of your kind upon these isles. I imagine you must be here for a soul. Not me, I should hope. Anyway, it seems our paths have intersected at an opportune moment. You may have noticed, but I've been cursed with an unusual affliction. Alas, judge me not by the shape of my head, but by the deliciousness of the soup inside. Where are my manners? I'm very pleased to make your acquaintance, Bigface. It would seem that my journey has reached an impasse. I haven't been able to overcome the obstacles ahead to unlock the iron gates. If you would help me move on, I shall be indebted to you, and we could push forward together. Open the gates. Okay. Tedious. Look at this. Tedious. Tedious, tedious, tedious. Got him. I love that the enemies all have tells. And they're very clear tells. And they're not confusing tells. Oh, 2 minutes until the Xbox event. Oh my god. YouTube tends to have a 2-minute start on most premieres anyway. If I alt-tab, yeah, it mutes it. Okay. Right, premieres in 60 seconds, it says. Gonna go ahead and add that display first screen. Okay. I've got the last bit of tropical American flavor sachet left. So I'm gonna make my way through this. I'm actually quite tired and I'm craving an energy drink, but not only would I be awake all night, my guts haven't exactly forgiven me after the last one. Let me see what my energy drink options are. Yeah, okay. A small one. Has it started yet, lol? Nope. It says we'll begin shortly. How's it going, Kong? Ah. Oh! Just a minute long one this time. I knew it would default to Arabic. Look at it. Okay, we're good. Ding, 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 ding. What's the date on these? Because I bought these in the summer. They go out of date soon. There's no way I'm getting through all of them before the 28th of January. Yes, Sushi, but I would like to be able to read them. But yes, it does have those languages available. Fairly certain. Ooh, Sero Z. Direct from the devs. Four studios. Four unique games. Get some work done. Stop driving down the hallway. Stop playing D&D and get back to work. That's why Hellblade has taken 17 years to develop. It's because they're busy playing... They're busy playing D&D all the time. So, is this a game? No. It's 4 games. Right, what's Obsidian up to then?
Welcome to Obsidian Entertainment. I'm so proud to share with you our upcoming fantasy action RPG, Avowed.
Oh, right, okay,
Avowed
excellent.
is
Yeah,
an
I'm waiting for
adventure
this.
into the heart
This
of
is
the
one I'm
Lone
interested
Lands,
in.
a frontier at the edge of the known world, where you must put a stop to a mysterious spiritual plague and discover a secret at the heart of the living lands. At Obsidian, we love creating worlds with deep themes, dynamic gameplay, and thoughtful reactivity. And Avowed is no different. We set out to blend the believable and fantastical to give players a world.
This is going to be a good game.
Like
No doubts about it.
It's colorful, it's vibrant, it's strange. It's one of the most incredible settings in the world of Aora. There's going to be a lot of great secrets to discover, one of which has a really personal connection to you as the player character, and you're going to have a great time getting to know those secrets and leaving your mark on the world. And when it comes to encounters, our combat brings the best
Oh, yeah,
of the
look at this.
moment-to-moment fun that
Oh.
comes with action-oriented gameplay and the depth and breadth of choice that you get with an RPG.
This is what I'm interested
Here
in.
to
I
talk
don't
more
care about all the
Avowed's
RPG
combat
shit.
is Gabriel Paramo, gameplay director.
Here at Obsidian, our team's
That's 'cause I
overarching goal
deleted the
is
poll,
to
Johnny.
empower you with choice. So we developed a flexible combat system that allows you to quickly swap from spellcasting and sharpshooting.
But your request has been noted.
We want to give you the freedom to mix and match your loadout to fit the way you want to play from moment to moment, uninterrupted. For all battles, you can combine a variety of weapons, attacks, and abilities for tactical advantages against a wide range of enemy types. It's not just hacking.
Like,
and
I don't
slashing.
care about the
You're
RPG
making
stuff in
real-time
this. Like,
decisions about when to
character
use your
relationships, who
abilities,
cares? Story, I don't give a
powerful melee
shit.
attacks,
Combat looks fun.
blocks, parries,
That's why I'm interested in this one.
and
It's
special attacks.
just for the combat.
If you choose to approach combat with a one-handed wand, it feels quick and snappy when dealing damage to enemies at mid-range. Using the Tanglefoot ability, you can stop enemies in their tracks, giving you the opportunity to focus on weaker or tougher combatants in an intentional and controlled
I
manner.
reckon there will be like an
It's
online
important to pay
multiplayer
attention to the
aspect to
types of
this.
enemies you're dealing
Totally.
with. Some units are extremely defensive.
I'm just hoping it
some
doesn't
are brutally difficult.
impact on the
And
game.
others you must make sure you prioritize
in
or
whatever
your healing
form it's in.
capabilities will put you in a tough spot. To help with the different encounters you will face, we provide customizable loadouts that can be quickly switched during combat. That means you can play however you want. Equip a sword and shield and charge into battle. Dual-wield pistols and control the encounter mid-range. Or even dual-wield wands to feel like a gunslinging mage. You could use your enchanted wand to freeze enemies, and then use your offhand weapon's power attack to shatter them.
Definitely
We've
sword
worked
and
hard
shield,
to
then
keep
I'm
you
gonna have two
constantly engaged
wands.
as battles
Ooh.
unfold by creating a balance between pressure and manageability during combat.
Players will have ample choices for how to build and progress their envoy in the world of the Living Lands as they get to know the game and the story and explore the many diverse regions. Some quests in Avowed will have you make difficult decisions with profound consequences, like this side quest you may encounter in Shatterscarp, the third region you'll explore on your journey through the Living Lands. As you're exploring, you come across the bodies of these fallen soldiers, and as you explore the remains of the battle, it's up to you to determine who, if anyone,
This has,
at
like,
fault.
classic Oblivion vibes.
Manu, Kiri, Naoki, and me. Training under Captain Ruiki. Trying to keep Thirdborn safe.
In other words, you're a gang of vigilantes. Not that I'm one to judge.
Here. Take my badge. Take everyone's. Our families deserve to know we fought and died for them.
Making the right choice isn't always what it seems. We embrace moral nuance and gray areas, trusting players to make tough decisions in complicated situations.
My squad and I rested in the cave by the water last night, and as we were sleeping, we were ambushed by those miserable Zorips. I was so surprised, and it was so dark. I just got separated from everyone else.
Zit.
Look, I can't face those monsters alone.
I've got
But I have to know
one
if anyone
cough
else will.
lozenge left,
Of
and I
course
don't
you
know where
do.
it went.
Sergeant Asui never has a thought he won't say out loud. So what did he tell you? That Captain Ruiki was sick? That I was paranoid? That I was a dumb baby? I heard it all often, and loudly. Wait, if you found Sergeant Asui, why is he not here with you? What happened?
At the end of the
Found
quest,
it.
you have a choice. When you confront Private Naoki, if you believe the story he's told you, you can hand over the badges and let him go back home.
You're right. Real battle isn't something you can prepare for, is it? It's not my fault. No, they should have never have camped in the cave. I'll take the badges. I'm going back to Thirdborn.
But if you confront him, if you believe that he fled the site of the battle as an act of cowardice, then he might challenge you to a fight to reclaim his honor. Either way, when you return to town, you'll see the consequences of your actions and the choices you made during this quest. Creating an immersive experience like Avowed is
Oh, yeah,
anchored
I'll
in the
just kill
world
him.
we build. Art director Matt Hansen
Set
and the
essential
team have
0.
worked to create a unique, colorful, and dynamic visual style.
From the outset, we knew that we wanted Avowed setting to feel rich, weird, and wonderful. We found inspiration
Rich,
in a
weird, and
wide
wonderful.
swath of
Everybody's got an
real-world
uncle like that.
cultures, helping us create a unique RPG experience. By contrasting the vibrant with the dull, or verdant spaces with sickly ones, we can better deliver complex emotional experiences for our players. The Living Lands is a continent of untamed
The
valleys
first
with
lady,
widely varied biomes.
the
From
first person from
luxuriant
Obsidian, the
forests
lady,
to volcanic
I swear
wastes.
she's been on the
And each
Xbox
of
stage
those
before, because
regions
I remember
itself
all
is a confluence
those
of storied
ridiculous
landscapes.
expressions she pulls
All of the
when she's
regions
reading
have
off
a
the
lot of special
autocue.
things associated
I remember
with them,
her, but I don't
have a
remember
deep
this guy.
place in my heart for Shatterscarp. As you're wandering the wastes of Shatterscarp, you might notice off in the distance a vibrant jewel of color. By transitioning from destitute, muted tones of a wasteland of sand and marching in towards a beautiful oasis, there's the opportunity there for life, for adventure, and even a little danger.
We hope you've enjoyed this look at Avowed. We're thrilled to share more about the game in the coming months, and we can't wait for you to explore
That guy's
the Living
not a
Lands
gnome.
when Avowed launches this fall.
He's far too tall. Glorious Latin words that don't mean anything. Oh. I'm not a gnoblin. I'm not a gnelf. Fall 2024. We'll see about that. Okay. Is Hellblade ever gonna come out? Watch him say, Fall 2025.
Hi, I'm Don Matthews, studio head here at Ninja Theory in Cambridge, UK. We're now in the final months of development on Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, and the team is working hard to bring you an unforgettable journey into Senua's unique
final
world
months,
and her
they
battle
say.
For survival, where we have once again combined
The final
high
12
fidelity
months.
and immersive presentation with a shorter, narrative-led experience that focuses on the
Shorter.
things that we really care about,
Oh.
and that we hope you care about too.
They've just admitted that this game is short.
Senua is back with a new quest. She wants to stop the Vikings who raided her village right at their source, in Iceland. But not just her quest has changed. Senua herself has grown since the first Hellblade. She's made peace with her past and is no longer in such fear of her visions and voices. While the Furies are still her constant companions, she encounters
I wouldn't
new
know.
people
I
along
didn't
the
play
way,
the original
some of
Hellblade,
which
but
will
if that
value
was
her
short,
unique
then I'm very
perspective,
concerned.
and others who will reject
It's just going to be a 30-minute game
Little
that
by
took
little.
30 years to make.
This settlement became my tribe.
In the game, Senua arrives in 10th century Iceland on the trail of the Vikings who have been enslaving her people. In the story, we're trying to be as faithful to history as we can up to a point, establishing a solid framework and then building more surreal elements on top. Senua will face up
5-hour
to
game, huh?
giants who have
first
plunged
one.
the land into chaos, and which in turn has seen the rise of the Droiga,
Concerning,
a violent
then.
threat that has swept through the settlements that she'll discover. Senua will make new enemies and also new allies who will come to see her unique perspective as a beacon of hope. And she'll discover, along with us, how this viewpoint can have its advantages.
I mean, this is the most Sony-looking game that Microsoft is working on
Senua
at the
is a
moment.
Celtic warrior who experiences psychosis, seeing things that other people don't, hearing voices, and having unique beliefs about the world around her. To bring Senua's perspective of the world
I
to
think
life
so
in
too,
a
Con.
truthful
If-
way,
if
we
this
have
is
once
2 to
again
3
worked
hours, this
closely
will
with
get
Professor Paul Fletcher
trashed.
at the University of Cambridge, as well as people with lived experience of psychosis.
Which is a shame, because, you know, all the wonderful visuals,
Players will
and
find themselves traversing beautiful and hostile environments,
voice acting, and
seeking answers from patterns and
mocap.
signs that Senua sees in her own unique way.
And it'll
battling
it'll
through
just get
encounters with
trashed.
enemies that will push Senua to her limits.
On Saga, we've taken everything to the next level. With a new motion capture space, a bigger stage team, a stunt crew, and a new cast.
We spent a lot of time planning the motion capture shoots, thinking of what events would be good to.
We spent a
bring
lot
into
of
this
time
fight.
planning
How
these
can we make
shoots.
this fight
That's
feel
why the
different
game
from
isn't
the
ready
previous
yet.
fight?
We spent 6 months
We
thinking
have all
about
we
how
planned
we
for
were
the
going to
sequel.
press record on the camera.
One of our key goals was the ability to actually tell a story throughout it. It does feel very different from the first game, but it's very brutal and you're very invested in it. Senua isn't a superhero. She's fighting for survival, and we want the player to feel her struggle in every step of her journey. We want the player to always feel like they just scraped through, just survived it.
This is going to be a flop, isn't it?
Mel knows Senua better than anyone, better than I do. Her instincts are amazing, and she really doesn't need much help from me. On stage, our main focus is storytelling. So I get to watch the actors and see all the beautiful expressions on their faces. And then I have to wait a little while, and then I get to see that all again, in-game, in costume, on location, everything. It's a great experience, a great process.
Every discipline in the studio is unified in achieving a deep level of immersion to help suspend your disbelief.
Like,
and
the
pull
only
you into
gameplay
Senua's
we
story.
see is Senua walking.
We were lucky enough to do a few reference gathering trips in Iceland. You have to be there. The sense of scale, everything is incredible. And you see a scene or you see a small section of the game and you're like, yeah, that works, that's amazing.
Senua experiences reality differently.
Hey, Acid.
And a part of this.
Yeah, Azura's
manifests in the
Wrath
voices
without the
she hears.
gameplay, pretty much.
these voices come to life through binaural audio, which provides a good representation of this type of auditory hallucinations. As we focus in immersion, binaural audio is perfect for this because through headphones, you surround yourself in a three-dimensional space. In the first game, we only applied to the voices that Senua listens in her head. In this game, through spatial audio technology and some extra little things within the game, there is music that is binaural. Every single sound has the potential to be binaural, so everything is spatialized around you, and it's a very beautiful experience.
What will we do to us?
Music is a strange language in the sense that it speaks to our emotions fast and deep. It's not only about quality, it's about personality. So when you listen to Hellblade, you know it's Hellblade. On the music, we are working with Heilung, which for me is a personal privilege because I really admire them. We feel their craft, their depth.
Oh yeah, that's right. This thing that they spent 10 minutes dedicated to in the Game Awards.
Something really special. We are also working with a heavy metal singer, throat singers, and our very own Furies. They sing so beautiful, and we add that binaural touch of music. So this all creates a very immersive and a very special and unique experience.
Our mission here at Ninja Theory is to craft life-changing
that's funny, Con.
game-changing tech. And that's our aim.
You reckon that could be the reason why?
Hellblade 2 is to not only see where Senua goes next, but to deliver something really meaningful for our players.
My hope is that they will really connect to Senua as a character, and even if they can't really relate to what she's going through, maybe they know someone that relates to that character and they can then understand that person better.
I like her.
Well, I don't want to sound cheesy, but in a way I'm Senua, right? She exists and doesn't. It exists through all of our work, through every ninja. So we all are Senua, and we are creating this character that grows and grows and grows and grows and keep growing and keep changing. So that makes it real.
I'm so proud of the love, care, and passion our team here at Ninja Theory are putting into Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. Our hope is to not only create a game that is great to play, but to craft an experience that leaves you thinking and feeling. From our combat gameplay,
the studio
to
just
our
sniffs their own
action set
farts.
pieces, from our cinematic
Yeah.
scenes to our puzzle solving, everything is crafted in service of Senua's journey. A journey that you can embark on May 21st.
Oh, May 21st, 2025. Look at that. Oh. Square Enix. Oh! Ho, ho, ho. The new Trials. Okay. Pleasant surprise. I'm excited for this one.
Greetings, Xbox players. My name is Masaru Oyamada, producer for the Mana series here at Square Enix. 聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナの情報を Xbox ユーザーの皆さんにいち早くお伝えできる機会をいただけて大変光栄です。コンソールゲームとしては約17年ぶりとなる聖剣伝説シリーズの完全新作。
Did they really need to have subtitles here when there's already subtitles
ファイナル
here?
ファンタジー外伝として誕生して以降、マナと聖剣をめぐって描かれる愛をテーマに、個性豊かなキャラクターたち、心に響く楽曲の数々。
Trials of Mana was so good.
アクション RPG としてこれまでに17作発売され、長らく愛されてきました。本作は30年以上の歴史あるシリーズの最新作となるため、これまで培われてきた
Trials of Mana was my game of the year that came out. And to remind you, that was the year Final Fantasy VII Remake came out. And Trials of Mana was a better game for me than Remake was. So I am absolutely psyched for this. This is definitely a game I will be playing. Trials was so good.
今回これらのおなじみのモンスターたちを作り出した聖剣伝説の生みの親である石井浩一さんとともに聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナの内容を紹介していきたいと思います。
Hello, I am Koichi Ishii from Gretz. I am so happy to introduce the newest game in the Mana series to Xbox players. 初期の頃からシリーズ作品に登場しているモンスターたちは私が考案したものですが、中には小学生の頃
Bonus points to Microsoft here for not dubbing him over with a voice.
ドット絵からスタートしたモンスターたちをどのような形で
It's far more respectful to show subtitles like this.
ビジョンズ・オブ・マナに落とし込むか、デザインの方向性からモデルの完成イメージまでを監修する立場でプロジェクトに参加しました。聖剣伝説ファイナルファンタジー外伝を作っていた頃から自分の頭の中ではモンスターたちは立体的に生き生きと動いて、これまで自分が携わった作品ではそれらをどうやって当時の技術で表現できるかにこだわって作ってきました。最新作では聖剣伝説のモンスターたちのただ可愛いだけではなく恐ろしさの部分もしっかりと表現できているので、バトル中はモンスターたちの表情にも注目してください。
これまで聖剣伝説シリーズには空を旅する
The chat
海を渡る
is
手助
saying
けをしてくれる
that
頼もしい仲間たちがいましたが、
that Ishii Koichi looks like a member of the Yakuza.
陸上を猛スピードで駆け回ってくれるピック
I can see it, Kong.
ピッ
I
クル
can
も
see it.
石井さんが新たに考案してくださっています。
新たな仲間を考えるにあたっては、今作のマスコットキャラクターになるくらい可愛い動物にしたいという漠然とした思いがありました。その上でヨークシャテリアの毛並み、見た目はアルマジルによく似た仙山港や古代エジプト神のアヌビスの子供といった具体的なイメージが浮かんできて、それぞれの特徴を取り入れながらラフデザインを書き起こしました。デザイナーにもアイデアを出してもらいながら、足の長さや丸まった時のイメージなどゲームの中での見え方も考えながら調整を重ねていき、ピックルは誕生しました。
もう一つの挑戦は楽曲面です。過去さまざまなコンポーザーが携わられた楽曲の雰囲気が感じられつつも、最新作として素晴らしい新たな楽曲が生まれました。 BGM でもしっかり聖剣伝説シリーズらしさを感じてもらえると思います。
Yes, Tak. I've been keeping myself in the dark about it. I'm looking to maybe play it as a Game Pass Gala over the weekend. Palworld does look very
新
good.
たな試みとしてフィールドの探索からバトルまでをシームレスに体験できるよう
But another code comes out tomorrow,
インタラクテ
so
ィブミュージックを導入しており、
doing part 1 of that is
冒険の没入感を高め
priority.
てくれます。探索中の BGM がバトルに入った瞬間、アレンジが切り替わる様を実際に聞いてみましょう。今作
And
は
have
ア
up
ク
to
ション
10
RPG
people
聖剣
adventuring
伝説
together.
のア
That's
クション部
crazy.
分が強化されています。空中でのアクションがバトルの鍵となっており、武器での攻撃だけでなく魔法での攻撃
I
も可
wonder
能
if
になっていま
this
す。
has multiplayer.
そして本作ならでは
Because
の
I
特
see
徴と
another
して
team member,
聖剣伝説シリーズではお
but I
なじみ
assume
の
they're
精
just
霊たちが
AI
います
controlled.
その力を宿した武器を使うとバトルを手助けしてくれるようになります。精霊によっては
Elementals
さま
are
ざまな
back.
特性の違いがありますので、その効果とともに聖剣伝説の世界らしい不思議な力で爽快なバトルを楽しんでいただけます。
オリジナルモンスターやピックルにも注目してほしいのですが、聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナーは聖剣伝説らしさを感じてもらえる作品になるよう、小山田君を中心にチームのみんなが頑張って作ってくれていますので、ぜひ発売日を楽しみに待っていてください。
I am.
私自身もプレイするのを楽しみにしていま
I'm
す。
looking forward to playing it.
聖剣伝説シリーズとして
And knowing I'll be able to play it on
Xbox
Xbox makes a huge difference for me.
聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナは 今後も様々な情報をお届けしていきますので、ぜひご期待ください。この夏、この忘れられない冒険を Xbox ユーザーの皆さんに楽しんでいただける日が今から待ちきれません。
Summer. Okay. They're obviously going to show us Indiana Jones last. So what's Oxide working on?
Hello, and welcome to Oxide Games. We founded the studio in 2013 with our decades of personal experience building some of the most beloved strategy games of all time, like Civilization V. We came together
Oh,
to
right,
create
the
something
Civ
new and
people.
innovative in a genre
They've
we
got
all
Civ
love.
experience.
Ara History Untold is the game we've dreamt of making.
Ara is an homage to historical gamers, strategy gamers, 4X gamers. It features all the depth and gameplay fans of this genre love, where you'll explore the world, expand your nation, govern your people, and engage with your rivals on the international stage.
Wake me up for Henry Jones, yeah?
With Ara, we wanted to challenge some of the preconceived notions about the genre, push it forward in a modern, empowering, and truly compelling and approachable way.
For example, we have over 100 instruments on display in the office, which are all things that we purchased in order to add to the soundtrack and expand the game and make it really good. Hi, Dan. That's Dan. We started in his basement. It's been an amazing process to see from concept to completion. We started small, building a robust game engine, questioning our design assumptions, and prototyping out features, rediscovering what made us fall in love with strategy games in the first place.
The end result is Ara, the historical grand strategy game that presents a living world where you can rule how you want to rule and chart your own path to becoming the most prestigious nation on the planet.
For Ara, we knew we needed
I've seen some of those Spore spin-offs. There's like Spore Hero or something for Wii, which I kind of want to play.
While still having agency over their playstyle.
We also wanted to explore more in different parts of history and give players from around the world the chance to see the game reflect their unique perspective and not just ours.
And finally, we knew that for players to feel the impact of their decisions,
So what is
they
this?
would need to see their
Civ
choices
meets
reflected
Crusader
in the game
Kings.
world itself, not just through numbers on a menu. One of the first differences you'll see when you dive into Ara is what we call the living world. It's a procedurally generated alternate Earth, bursting with life, an intuitive, authentic, and immersive space, a blank canvas for players to paint the society of their dreams.
The living world isn't just a map. It reflects the choices
We'd
players
like to
make
introduce
over
our
the
new
course of the
serious
game.
simulation
They
game
can see
called
everything from the
Uwu.
settling of the
In
wilderness
Uwu.
to cultural influence on architecture
You'll
over
be
time,
dropped into
to
an
the
alternate
thousands of
Earth.
citizens living their lives and reacting to the changes. We want players to feel like they're truly occupying the world, leading their people as they thrive and grow. Core to the vision of Ara is our philosophy of rule how you want to rule. And no feature better exemplifies this than the prestige system.
To win a game of Ara, players will compete with their rivals to build the most influential, impressive, and important nation the world has ever known. This is measured by prestige, the player's score that proves their worth as a leader.
The prestige system gives players the chance to decide what kind of leader they want to be. Do they want to pursue great works of arts and culture? Military might? Scientific advancement?
Wait,
Choice is
Gunpla?
theirs. In Ara,
Mecha?
there are no
Hold on.
set victory conditions. Players get to decide what is most important to them and focus and
I
prioritize
get
on
to
those
make a
goals
Gunpla
while still being
civilization.
able to win the game.
Personally, when I play Ara, I like to build triumphs. Triumphs are our collection of incredible monuments and architectural achievements from throughout human history, like the Great Pyramid of Giza. They're hard to build, but worth it, giving huge prestige bonuses and game-changing abilities to the nation that constructs them.
Another aspect of Ara that I'm personally excited
Not
about
bad.
is our crafting system.
You haven't missed Indiana Jones. We've still got that yet to see. That's what I'm here for. That's why they put it last.
Balancing, gathering the right things, turning them into the tools that you need, and then finally getting to the outcome or reward of something like an important improvement or triumph. just changes the challenge that exists in Aura compared to other 4X games.
Crafting plays out in Aura at a national scale, with players honing and combining the natural resources they harvest into all manner of goods and components. Those are the foundation for everything.
So does 4X stand for foraging and exploration? Or does it mean you play 4 games at once?
The crafting system in Aura encourages thoughtful, advanced planning. It rewards players who can see the strategic outcome of all their
I don't
collective
expect this
decisions, and not just
developer
the
direct to be
individual
very
ones.
long.
I'm proud of the work that's gone into our simultaneous turn system.
We've seen
Many
4
strategy
games.
Have players alternate taking turns
Explore,
and reacting to their
expand,
opponent's moves.
exploit, exterminate.
All players' actions are resolved at the same time. This rewards players' ability to navigate uncertainty, to predict and strategically plan for a variety of scenarios in the moment. This system makes Aura just feel more real. In a typical strategy game, once your turn is finished, you have to wait for a long time. With
Oh, you're saying like
simultaneous
Super
turns,
Robot
speaking, those
Wars,
times
but
are very low.
it plays
You
like
get
Age
to
of
play the
Empires.
game and
I
stay
would buy that.
engaged rather than
I would
having
buy
those
that
periods of
day
downtime
one.
where you're not doing anything.
It's not easy sifting through all of history and picking what to include. For Aura, we wanted to offer a fresh perspective, so we looked at cultures and societies throughout the millennia with the broadest lens possible.
Where this approach really shines is in our leaders.
Explore,
leaders
extend,
are so often seen as military
exploit,
personnel or
expand
prominent
dong.
government figures, but leaders come in so many different forms. They're thought leaders, scientific and cultural prodigies, and many more.
Each leader in Aura has a number of special abilities determined by their personality traits, as well as a powerful and unique leader trait informed by their contributions to world history.
With a diverse global roster, we know players will find leaders that they will
Is
want
Gandhi
to
in this
play.
game, and
Even a
is
few
he
that may
evil?
surprise them with how fun it is when those leaders are handed the reins of power.
For us at Oxide, player feedback is the only way to really understand what you're making. It gives us that priceless perspective from the people we're making Aura for, you.
Building the game alongside real players has given us that critical player feedback. In the end, we believe this makes for a deeper connection between the players and the game.
One of my favorite examples is when we first introduced the concept of dangerous wildlife to the game. It turns out, in our first iteration, it was maybe a little bit too aggressive or disruptive. We knew we should probably make a change when one of our insiders made a forum post that was just,
Cougars, cougars,
Cougars, I hate cougars!
"Someone get these feline demons away from me." I'm happy to report, based on more recent feedback, that I think we ended up in a good place with the overall threat level of mountain lions to a player's
Cougars,
citizenry.
cougars, cougars, cougars.
It's been years of hard work to bring you a strategy experience like no other. And we're so excited that we can finally see the finish line. We can't wait for players to get their hands on the game later this year.
But the launch of Aura is only the beginning. We are going to maintain our insider program after the release date and continue to listen to players and support the game into the future.
On behalf of everyone at Oxide Games, thank you for joining us today. We can't wait for you to play Aura and to create your own history.
Boring. Okay, Indiana Jones. Okay, here we go. This is what I'm here for.
Hej och välkommen till Uppsala, Sverige, här hos Machine Games. We are really excited to finally be able to share our work on Indiana Jones. Since the first film came out, Indiana Jones has always represented the ultimate adventure. Even today, it's one of the most iconic franchises.
Ooh, one
in
last
pop
thing
culture.
after Indiana Jones.
In this game,
That would
you
just be
are
icing on the
just
cake. I'm here
playing
for
as
Henry
you
Jones.
are Indiana Jones. You will see through his eyes and experience a journey that we hope lives up to the proud legacy of Indiana Jones.
Don't worry, Machine Games.
When
There's no way
Todd
you can
Howard
fuck this up.
first told us about his vision for the game, we knew we would be a very good fit to help bring it to life.
I've wanted to make an Indiana Jones game forever. I'd had this idea for what it would be like and the story, what Indy was going after, what period of his life
Todd
it
won't
was
fuck
in,
this up
what
because
kind
this
of
will
arc
be
he was gonna have.
fairly linear and
Um,
as the years
straightforward,
went on, I
right?
thought, who would
Every
be,
time
the
Todd
best
does something that's
studio in
like
the
big open
world
world, that's
to
when
make
it
this?
fucks up.
And it was my friends at Machine Games. I can remember pitching Lucasfilm
An
on
Indiana
the game,
Jones
a
MMORPG.
little bit
No,
nervous
Todd, no.
because, look, it's, Indiana Jones. And
It just works.
Their response was just overwhelmingly positive, and just that excitement has bled through the whole project, and they have just been so trusting and supportive of everything that we want to do with the game. It's been a long time. I've been a fan of this my whole life, and I couldn't be more excited to show you what the team here has been up to. Let's take our first look at the new Indiana Jones game.
About fucking time, let's go.
Let me tell you what you are missing, Dr. Jones. While you were playing your pointless game, I was playing you. You're wondering if maybe you should have built yourself a life of meaning instead of ending up here, dead and forgotten in the sense of Africa.
Myths. History. Just different ways to interpret the past. Thousands of years of humanity's thoughts and beliefs, scattered and buried. Just waiting to be found.
You can't just run away from your problems, Indiana.
Watch me. Throughout history,
Wilhelm!
mankind has built sites of great spiritual significance. If you were to draw a line through these ancient sites around the globe,
it's
get a
both.
perfectly aligned circle.
It's first and third person.
I've had run-ins with these guys before. Trust me, it ain't a walk in the park.
Gunplay looks great.
Let's see if you can keep up.
What do you mean if I could keep up? Patron of the fallen angels. Protector of the Ca-Caaaw. The Great Circle. You have any idea how old that was?
Indiana Jones is such an iconic character, and he means so much to so many people. Everyone here at the studio has their own indie stories and memories. Most of us grew up with his adventures and have been fans of the movies and the character for years. He's a brilliant archaeologist, he's a charismatic everyman, he's passionate and determined. And for us, he's synonymous with adventure.
Now we have the opportunity to tell a new Indiana Jones story for a modern gaming audience. Our game is all about putting you in Indy's shoes, letting you see and feel what he sees and feels. For us at Machine Games, we do that best through first person. It's the ideal perspective to bring you into the rich,
Don't be like that,
exciting
Kong.
and interactive world we've built. We believe that being up close and personal to the adventure is key.
I won't allow
making each action feel like your own.
Whether it's cracking your whip, solving puzzles in ancient temples, or seeing your knuckles go bloody in a fistfight, all of these moments are much more intense in first person. But we still want you to have those moments. Seeing his iconic silhouette with the hat, the whip, and so for things like cutscenes and environmental traversal, we pull the camera back for a third-person view. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is set between Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade.
When our game begins, Indiana is working at Marshall College. He wakes up in the middle of the night to the sounds of a break-in and rushes to confront the thief in the college museum. The mysterious giant of a man makes off with what seems to be
I'm ready for it.
Insignificant artifact.
I knew it was going to be first person going in because it was Machine Games.
Following the trail, Indiana heads to the Vatican, hoping to learn why this particular relic was stolen, and discovers that things aren't what they appear.
He starts pulling at the strings of a mystery, and it all unravels until he has no choice but to see it through to the end, whatever the end may be.
On next plane to Rome, stop. Need help, stop. Meet me in Vatican, stop. Indy.
We always talk about how clever Indiana Jones is. That had to be one of our guiding principles when we were thinking about the type of game we were making. It wouldn't be Indy if he wasn't using his wits to get through the situation. The most authentic Indiana Jones experience we can make is the one that makes you think first.
Sure, there will be some obstacles that will be more easily overcome with the revolver or a gun taken from a disarmed guard. But I think most of the time you'll have more fun, and to be honest, a more genuine indie experience.
He is being followed around by a wisecracking lady,
We always
which is a
want
little
to be offering
concerned.
more solutions, whether it's trying a different path through the environment to get around enemies, observing enemy patrols and using them to your advantage, or using the tools at your disposal, like the whip.
It's an amazing global adventure, with action propelling you through your journey.
We have these really diverse environments for you to explore. Indy's journey will take him to the forgotten temples of Sukhothai, the pyramids of Egypt, the snow-peaked Himalayas, and beyond.
We look carefully at each location and the time period the game is set in, and we're trying to make it as authentic and accurate as possible.
We love creating rich, vibrant worlds, and in this game, we also had the goal of making it feel like a true cinematic Indiana Jones adventure.
One of the biggest ways to do that is with the music. John Williams is the original composer for the Indy films, and we're really lucky to have found Gordy Hub, a composer who's been able to capture Williams' essence with his score for The Great Circle.
We also take a very movie-like approach to
Indiana
things like
Jones and the
cinematics.
Forgotten
We're
Temples of
very
Sogondis.
physical with our production style.
Indiana
Use a lot of
Jones
stop
and the
action.
Lost City of Ligma.
Things like this help us bridge the gap between making a game and making a movie.
And of course, our characters do a lot to help bring the world to life as well. Next to Indy, Gina is our other main protagonist. Where Indy is pursuing answers just for the sake of curiosity, Gina has a personal stake in getting to the bottom of the core mystery.
Gina is an investigative reporter who has a lot riding on this adventure. She's been tracking a lead for some time.
Is she the
and now she's
self-insert
found
for
an
one of
ally
the
in this
members of the
determined
development team?
American
I'm not
professor.
mad.
Their paths
I just
are
need to know if
intertwined, and they'll
she's a
meet
self-insert
each
for
other in
one of
order
the
to
members
get
of the
to the
development
bottom
team.
of this mystery.
Okay then, let's see if we can keep up.
Fine. What do you mean if I can keep up?
We always love our villains and think we might have found our favorite one yet in Emmerich Voss. He's this intensely psychological man. He's obsessed with the human mind and manipulating it.
He's highly intelligent and the perfect foil for Indy. They're both brilliant people, compelled by their passions and obsessions, but driven down wildly different roads.
He creeps up on you and gets under your skin like he gets under Indy's skin. It's captivating.
Dead and forgotten in the sense of
Yeah.
Africa.
Indy
One
always
of
has a
our models for
sidekick.
Indiana
But
Jones and
the
the Great
sidekick isn't
Circle
saying,
is adventure
"Wow,
first."
you sure
Whenever
are a
in the
weak
adventure,
and
there are
pathetic man,
always
aren't
those
you?"
moments where he finds himself in the
I hope
action.
that isn't what the
That's been
dialogue
one
ends
of
up
those
being like.
balancing acts for us, and we've ended up with this sort of hybrid experience that mixes melee
The whole
combat,
point is it's a
stealth,
power
and action.
fantasy. Don't take that away from
How
us.
you approach any given situation is up to you. You may choose to sneak around an enemy patrol, or maybe you'll just pick up a shovel and whack them on the back of their head. And when you can't use your wits,
Did you see that ragdoll there? That was beautiful.
Just like you see in the movies, one of our goals has been to make the whip as fun and multi-purposed as possible. We want it integrated into every aspect of the game.
You can use it as a traversal tool to make your way around the environment. You can use it as a distraction. And yes, you can absolutely use it in combat. Everything you'd expect from Indie's Whip, and hopefully a little bit more. Puzzles are a key feature in our game. The spirit of discovery is so important to Indiana Jones. Obviously, there are a handful of puzzles on the main path, but a lot of the puzzles are optional and are just there for the players who want to experience them. Epic traps, small secrets, and hidden puzzles that blend right in with their surroundings.
One thing I love about our game is the level of interactivity that we have. We have this world of mystery where anything could potentially hide a secret. The more you look, the more
Are you saying if I pull on something in the environment, something might happen? If I pull on your nose ring, will a door open up? Matt, shut the fuck up.
You gotta be kidding me.
I want to thank you all for joining us for our big reveal of Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Machine Games is known for creating these rollercoaster experiences with huge set pieces, surprising twists, and immersive narratives. It's exciting for us that we have been able to stay so true to the Indiana Jones franchise and create such an authentic experience while still being able to showcase what makes us us. We are making a game for everyone, whether you are very familiar with the franchise or not. Because at the heart of Indiana Jones is an incredible adventure, and I think that's something everyone wants to be part of. I'm also very excited to announce that Indiana Jones and the Great Circle will be coming later this year.
Okay.
We cannot wait to share more soon.
Todd? Some of these bits of gameplay we've seen 3 times, 4 times now. In the last 10 minutes. That was Todd. That was Todd stealing the gold skull. Release 2024. Outro sizzle.
Should I take one?
Is it animals, children, and game developers?
Our mission here at Ninja Theory is to craft life-changing art with game-changing tech.
Core to the vision of Ara is our philosophy of rule how you want to rule.
No one more thing after all.
Stay happy.
Creating an immersive experience like
Avowed looks
is
so
into
good.
The world we build.
Oh man. Hype.
You aren't just playing as Indy, you are Indiana Jones.
My name is Masaru Oyamada. 今作はアクション RPG 聖剣伝説のアクション部分が強化されています。
A Fable gameplay trailer that leaked. Might be for another time. Elder Scrolls revealed. The video's going to end and show you my recommended videos, and I'm concerned that there'll be something not very good in there, so I've got rid of it. As it turns out, there wasn't something not very good in there. But you never know. There's always a risk. So that Xbox event, huh? Oh boy. What were we thinking about that one, huh? Elder Scrolls Online, Blair, who cares? That's not something I can say I'm excited for. Look, they gave away Elder Scrolls Online for free, right? All the expansions, all you had to do was follow the damn game, CJ! And here's the thing, right? I didn't log in and didn't get the free expansion packs. And it was free! That's how little I care about ESO. So... You think Xbox looks like a flaccid cock? I wouldn't necessarily say flaccid. Half-mast? They're gonna look bad when Sony buys exclusivity for DokeV. I'm a bit concerned about all this Xbox third-party talk, because I believe it's possible. And I don't want to believe it's possible, but I believe it's possible. I think what happens is these studios work on things that are gonna be the big moneymaker, then they end up getting cancelled or delayed, and because they don't have anything else in place, they end up looking really pathetic as a result, you know. Whereas Nintendo has always got a smaller title in the works. You get a Nintendo Direct, there's going to be at least 3 things you haven't heard of that are releasing that year. You know? I think that's the difference between someone like Nintendo and Sony and Microsoft, is they don't really have those smaller games available to, like, fill the gaps when there's not a bigger game. Except Nintendo not only manages to have those smaller games out all the time, they also manage to have big games that release when you expect them to, for the most part. So you end up getting tons of game releases from Nintendo where you don't from, like, Sony and Microsoft. Because the costs have so ballooned for modern consoles. Yeah, there's some logic to releasing console hardware that is years out of date, and that is that the game production will be less expensive for something that's, you know, built on older tech. How was it? There was some good, there was some bad. Not the best we've ever had. Fa la la. La 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 la. Indiana Jones looks fun. I knew it would be what I'm looking for. So I'm satisfied. But Bosco? What's a Bosco? What's a Bosco when it's at home? Oh, that was an easy area. That was much easier than the first one. Well, yeah, a new Switch that's as powerful as a PS4, if it can play the older games at a better frame rate, if I can play Pokemon Violet at, hell, even 30 frames per second, I might go back to it. Surely her soul must be swollen and ripe for reaping due to her unnaturally extended years. I desire naught but to confront the old witch and request she undo her ceramic deed and restore me to my former handsome self. I was quite the look, you know. Soup? No? So be it. Let us push on once more. An 80s Irish children's show. Ah. Sounds cursed. Oh, shit. Right, I see. Have I got one? Yes, I do. Okay. This way to the Urn Witch's mansion. Might find myself watching a tape of Bosco. It's possible. Not amongst... I wouldn't expect to see it amongst any of the tapes I currently have. Outright Games has a bundle of 17 games, 20 CAD on Humble. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. No, no, yes, no, no. I played it on Switch when it came out. You'll get all 17 items. Log in. It's been a while since I've logged in to Humble. It's that account. Humble Bundle account protection, I know. Yeah, that Paw Patrol game's not in the bundle, for obvious reasons. You'll get all 17 items. I want to adjust the split for charity. Perfect. Done. Don't tell me again. Or do. Hmm. Two, three, four, five. Family tomb. 20 mystery keys at a time on Fanatical. Yeah, that's quite a common thing. Back when, you know, I had a job that paid a wage, I would buy a whole bunch of mystery keys at once, but I can't justify it. That Humble Bundle, £11.91 for everything. Yeah, I need to resist temptation, but outright games, okay. Yeah, that's kind of my jam. And those games, they tend to get delisted after a while, and then trying to get a key for them is very difficult. So, buying them while they're on a bundle makes more sense. Yeah. Yeah, and you know what's in the bundle as well, that's a good point. It's Bothead again. I'm not sure I'm ready for a battle. Ah. Ooh, door. I don't think I have enough for another upgrade yet. No. Oh, the game healed me. What I want to know is why these things mend themselves and what the gameplay mechanic is behind that. Is that like a mimic? Fuck. Oh, man. Okay. Want to get up there? Give me that. There we go. That's the key for the door in the main hall. Okay, this game is straight up legit. Yeah, this is an easy Game Pass recommendation. Let me guess, I'm supposed to get down on the table and then shoot. Yeah. This game got a lot going on. I respect that. Wow, I would have just passed this up. I did just pass this up. Oh! Yeah. This is so tense. I don't know what happens when you run out of health yet, because I haven't had it happen yet. It appears we've been abandoned here. I don't think anyone is coming to open the door. Oh no, this isn't a Keymailer game. This is a Game Pass title. A game that, you know, came out in 2021. I don't know how long it's been on Game Pass, but presumably a little while. And, yeah, getting the most out of my Game Pass sub before it runs out. Just in case you can't do the same exploit you used to be able to do. Hello, dear. Quite unexpected to see a crow around this place. Does this mean the deal is off? What brings an adorable fellow like you into my little house? Door looks rather out of place, as if it were from another world. Used my key there, huh? Right. Oh no. Hey, Vlad. Oh, right, those act as checkpoints. Okay. Now I know what the game does if you run out of health, because that was my first death. And I know that these purple guys hurt. Duly noted. Are you familiar with Death's Door, Vlad? It's further up. I need 4 of them in this room. Okay. Oh my god! That thing where it minimizes an application I have open. That's one of the things about PC gaming. It's just this game doesn't pause when it loses focus. Last one's over there. Can I get it from here and save myself the trip? Yeah. Such a stylish game. I can see why Garlips recommended this one for Game Pass Gala. Need to get rid of those flames so I can climb that ladder. There we go. Get around quickly. Ooh, boss time. Oh, another one of these. More enemies now. This is probably pretty good on the Steam Deck. Alright. Combat's kind of fun. She said I would live forever, but with a pot for a head? No thanks. I thought about a Steam Deck. I decided to get the Quest 3 instead. Which I've also barely used. Oh heavens, my house is a mess. My beautiful urn shattered. Ahem, I mean, I must apologize for the state of the house, dearie. I wasn't expecting guests. There's got to be a way to collect that. This place having Resident Evil save room music really isn't helping. Okay. Whoa! Running low on health again. Think I'll plant the next seed pot that I find. Oh, another seed. Shit. Remembers what I've done, though. Okay, cool. I was worried it would take me all the way back. Still got, what, 4 seeds? 6 seeds? Yeah. Okay. What's the purpose of this room? Oh. Oh, I see. They're spread across several rooms. Okay. Oh no, that's something else. Okay, I was confused there for a second. I got a soul in the bathroom, but it didn't count. Right, okay. Maybe about 9:30, so in about 10 minutes. Just got to think about getting all my paperwork done for tomorrow morning. Get my folder all sorted. Yeah, job center. Oh my god. Woohoo! Yeah, the usual. Print off the job logs, which I'm told are always very nicely presented and very clear and concise and to the point. Print off the evidence of jobs applied for, and I applied for a job at a bank, which I still haven't heard back from, but I'll be printing off the assessment that I completed for that. I have threatened a few employers bollocks, and now you have several offers. The job center is attempting to get me a job through less conventional means, because they know I don't want to be there. So, you know, there's some things lined up through them that may eventually become something. That's the hope. got a job interview by phone next week on the Monday. I'm attending interview practice on the Wednesday. Things are slotting into place. There's a great ideal job that just opened up working on the railway. free train pass? I mean, it's the main one, right? The main benefit. Free train pass? Oh goodness, you're not the cause of all this ruckus, are you? I would be very hospitable to any beast. I would not be very hospitable to any beast who would mistreat my children. Tread lightly, Reaper. Have you on whilst doing work on Rabbi X Labby. I like that every game that you've been working on, like, recently has been a game that has been relevant to me in some way, shape, or form. Like, Rabbi X Labby, I did a Sushi Bites on. Zoids, I played the first one on livestream. You know, everyone's been vaguely related to my work. How goes the exploration, friend? The mansion is dark and full of strange creatures. Please stay vigilant. Though, to be fair, I am involved in a lot of weird Japanese games, so when you're translating weird Japanese games, there's gonna be a great deal of overlap. How do I get that fire downstairs? I discovered recently another game because it just got a fan translation, a game called Welcome House, which is like a send-up of survival horror games, where you play as a guy who goes to a house and just, like, there's a billion April Fool's tricks being played on him by his uncle. I tried playing it earlier today, and it's so slow. Welcome House. It's a PlayStation 1 game that's kind of like a send-up of survival horror games. It needs another soul, and I don't know where it is. I'll show it off! Palette cleanser. Keaton Paxman. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. Let's see. Duck Station. Duck Station. Welcome House. Game capture. Duck. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Duck Station takes a very long time to start games up for me. Right, okay. The Gust? Hold on, The Gust? As in creators of the Atelier series? Yeah, I was thinking about doing an episode on this, but it's so slow, I don't think I have the patience to play the whole game. But the Vaporwave aesthetic in this game is on point. I honestly thought this game was a send-up of PS1 games made by some hobbyist developer in, like, the past couple of years. Because nothing about this feels like a game that was actually released by a real person. It's so slow. Come on, fella. There's no run. Everything is grid-based in this. You see what I mean about the Vaporwave aesthetic? Look out the windows. Like, palm trees and gradients. The music also makes me just think that this has the vibe of a fake game that was made recently to give off the impression of something older. You know? It does have a Made in Dreams energy, doesn't it? Can't escape through any of the windows. His eyes just come out, like, comically. It's just the movement is so slow. Like, I'm pressing buttons while I'm moving. I've pressed everything on the controller. There is no fast movement. To open doors, you know, you have to open up the menu. That's the only reason why I don't think I have the patience to play this, is because of how long it takes to just get around. Silver Key founded. Yeah, this is an incomplete English fan translation, by the way. This is machine translated and quickly slapped into the game, so there are issues. Like, for example, if I go to save... "1F Receptio. Save. We'll save anew. ... Is that... okay? A? I wonder how long the game is, and if I would have the patience to play something this slow. Butthole disappeared when tried to... oh, go upstairs. I discovered this game on X, formerly Twitter. There's a scene where you get a music CD or music record and you put it on, and there's a full licensed song. I can't remember what the licensed song is, but there's a full licensed song. And I thought, okay, this is someone's send-up. Then I find out it's a real game that exists. And better yet, that there's a fan translation out there. Slow. Like, you can see the Resident Evil and Alone in the Dark influence in this. Yeah, it's just too slow for me, this game. I think, like, if it... if it felt a little bit faster, I think I'd be more into it. Why would a silver key open a brown door? People likely eat here together. Pitfall, mischievous hand did it. There is garlic on top of the... garlic founded. I found it on the fireplace in the dining room on the first floor. Wonder what you'd use garlic for. Toaster? Toaster time machine. Yellow key found it. Oh, it's not safe enough to drop down from there. Fucking coward. This game does feel like a test of patience. If it had a run button, I think I'd be a bit more patient with it, but to a certain extent, streaming it is making me more patient with it, in an odd way. Because this is the furthest I've played. Furthest I played earlier was getting the silver key. Having a jump between square platforms like this reminds me of Star Tropics. A game you know I've never actually played. Probably should play. Not sure I understand the assignment in here, though. Uh-huh. I mean, this room's just kind of annoying. Back you come. I want to clear this room. I want to clear this awful room. What's with the clapping? Yes. This music is definitely sequenced, which means with those old PlayStation game tools, we should be able to rip all the music tracks out in MIDI format. A Hatsune Miku cover. Drum can about to fall. Yellow key. Okay, yeah. Okay, well, that's the only other door I know of that's locked. When I pushed the switch, did I stop these stairs from turning into... Yeah, okay, I did. I'm expecting it to turn into a horror game and have, like, a jump scare. This is called Welcome House. And it's from 1996. Yeah, looks pretty good for 1996. There's a sequel too. Welcome House 2. But that one hasn't received a fan translation yet. To be fair, the fan translation for this one is a cut and shut machine translation job. It's enough to make the game, like, playable. Oh, come on! Step on the rake! We demand to see Sideshow Bob. Gus was working on Atelier during the development of Welcome House 2. Wow. Imagine going from this to Atelier. That's crazy. Why can't I step on the rake? Oh, there we go. Seems like something is in there, but it's not coming out. Would you like some garlic, dog? No. How does someone come up with a game concept like this? Ah, yes, the bar. Okay, this is the place I saw in the video on Twitter. Do 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 do. It's not even one record. The door is locked from this side, I'll unlock it. You would expect him to do that automatically, right? No, you have to hold square. Like, I'm just so impatient with this game. Like, it just moves so slowly. But it's alright, all the time I'm playing it here, I am capturing gameplay footage. The door doesn't have a keyhole. That's a shit door, isn't it? That a mirror? Ah, this isn't a mirror, did he say? There was a man dressed the same way as me. Don't think too much about it, or you'll lose your mind. Oh my god. Twin Peaks much? Hey, surprised? I'm your cousin Anthony. I was asked to do a stand-in for you because you resemble me. I'll give you this blue key, so forgive me. His cousin Anthony looks just like him. Whoa, this is a cactus. Yep. Sure is. Oh, I locked it from the inside. Why would you do that? There's a fire extinguisher, but it is too heavy to carry. Then don't carry it. So, blue key, that'll be for the blue door. We've seen that. This way. Is there any money in the sofa? Record number 2? The game is struggling to maintain a solid frame rate in this room. It's very interesting to have a camera angle for this one spot. A mechanism. What are we thinking on? Like the back of a chair or something? Let's see if he can take a nap then. Video game logic. He mentioned it, so it's important, right? Apparently not. Oh. Sitting on the sofa opposite the chair, open the door. Sofa opposite the TV even. I'm gonna get squished, aren't I? Okay. Making some progress, I suppose. That does feel like a fake wall, but it might just be the texturing. Let's slip! Oh, okay. It's a pink book on the toilet. I wonder what the books are for. So I've got quite a few of them now. Let's try examining one. This is a yellow room. It's a chef's outfit. To my beloved Allegro, when I first laid eyes on you, my heart caught fire. Thinking of you makes my heart flutter. Escargot. Candy, but then it said net. Appears to be a net for catching fish. A complaint letter. Wow, 3 items in one place. And you could easily miss all those. I'm absorbed now. Oh, I know where I am now. Okay, cool. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I can find myself drawn to it for long enough. Beat it. It's certainly interesting. The great thing about the word interesting is that could be both a positive and a negative word. Best of Jazz in the Mood. Beethoven's classic Emperor. And I expect that's a Content ID version of In the Mood. It's a very good piece of music, in fact. If you like In the Mood, you might like... Itsu Madimo Hibiku Kono Melody. I'll post it in playlist. Right. I'm going to go now, because I need to get all my paperwork ready for tomorrow. Thank you very much for joining me. Until next time, if we live that long. Take care. Bye-bye.